Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. We've got a wonderful show for you today.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Full of wonder.
Hey, that's fun.
Yeah.
I wonder.
You're going to wonder about some of these people we're talking about here today. We've got a golf cart that caught fire.
What are you doing?
Well, they were just charging it.
Really?
All they were doing was charging it.
Oh, that's legal.
You're thinking they were doing something wrong.
Right.
They're doing something totally legal. So we'll talk about that. Caught part of a home on fire. We've got St. Johns County announcing a new Citizens Academy.
Citizens arrest.
Didn't you graduate from that, little sheriff?
No,
No, for
you
your
ever
degree
taste
is from?
I was in leadership.
Oh, your leadership.
Leadership
Leader.
St. John's.
Leadership St. John's.
Boy, that did great. You ended
Class
up,
of 2002 or 3 or one of those. I don't know which one.
all to end up as a sidekick.
Yes. Just to work my world into being a better sidekick. No leadership.
Who do you think was the most legendary sidekick of all time? I have to give it to Andy Richter from Conan O'Brien's show.
I'm older, so I got to go with Ed McMahon.
Right, I figured. Johnny Carson.
Let's go with Johnny. Oh.
Chris O'Donnell as Robin in Batman. That's where it all started with me. Yeah, that's where it all started.
That's where you went.
Where it all the root.
Was that your wake up call? Like,
Oh, yeah.
David had the Robin poster with the nipples on the
Oh,
wall.
yeah. Had to have it. Very cool. Scratch and sniff.
oh, that explains a lot.
What do you think, Clay? In your world, who was a great sidekick?
Jamie from Joe Rogan.
Okay, yeah, Jamie. Right, sure. Jamie's a great
Aspired.
sidekick.
Aspire to be that
Well, Robin
level.
from Howard Stern's.
Robin from Howard.
Been with him for a while.
God, she's epic.
Yeah.
What an
Yeah.
epic human being,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. She's an inspiration because she had to handle a lot of mess over the years.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can imagine what behind the scenes with her is like.
Yeah. So
That's a great answer.
She's got some great stories.
Yeah.
We've also got Florida bill that's going to regulate AI in political ads. Could get the governor's signature very soon, which is very interesting because the governor's campaign put out AI ads against Trump when he first announced. It was very interesting. But so they're going to ban that. Maybe. We'll see. Should be coming across the governor's desk. And it's Florida Man Day. And we're going to be talking about the lottery
Okay.
and prison.
I'm winning.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I was winning this
That's a
week.
Florida Man story. Of course, we're talking about prison.
Yeah, I plan on winning this week.
Prison?
No.
Okay. A prison stay? Troy's in the bidding for a prison stay at an auction. All right. And we'll talk about all that and more. As soon as I tell you about our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Oh, very nice. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln, been more than just a dealership. They are a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. Founded on the principles of honesty, integrity, and community service, the Bozard family tradition continues to thrive throughout the generations. That's the truth.
That was nice.
Yeah. State-of-the-art facility featuring 91 climate-controlled service bays.
That's a huge feature.
It is, not
Yeah.
only for your car, but for the techs working
Yeah.
on your car. They can
Right.
spend more time devoted to your car instead of having to take a break for shade or for something cool. It's great. People don't realize how far Bozard goes for you and their employees sometimes. Plus, you can enjoy the comforts of their large lounge with Wi-Fi and the unique flavors of Ford's Garage. They're the proud recipient of the prestigious Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year by Dealer Rater. Their team dedicated to providing enjoyable and efficient experiences. Visit today. Your family is their family at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Also, big shout out to Fidus Roofing, Great Expectations Realty and Auction, Chiba Hut Toasted Subs, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Alace Med Spa, Griffin Service, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, and B&S Signs. We'll talk about in a little while. But first, Troy, Davey, how you guys doing?
Hey, happy Friday.
It's events weekend. Oh,
Yes,
here
it
we
is.
go. High voltage weekend.
Couple things going on.
Yeah, a couple
Couple
things.
things.
Couple things.
Couple things happening,
And
yeah.
a lot of friends are involved, so you got to be pony up.
Between the three of us, I think we're going to all the things.
Yeah.
We'll cover all of it.
We're splitting up and we're
Ships
covering
passing in the night.
everything.
Yeah, hello, goodbye.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of those weekends. Oh, I just saw Dave. Oh, I just saw Pete.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
just,
it is. Yeah.
Right.
Or you get there and they go, "Where's Davey?"
Right.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
And no one
Definitely.
knows what Clay looks like.
Clay's always there. Nobody
is-
nobody knows.
Clay's at more events than we are.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
And
he is.
people don't realize Clay
Yeah.
is there. So
That's the
it's,
smartest move ever. With
and
him.
he's getting paid.
Yeah.
Right. He's got it figured out. We're not getting paid to go to these
Hello?
things.
We're there for friends. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I get a freaking haircut. That's it.
Clay, how are you doing back there in the booth, man?
What's up, brother?
Oh, okay.
Cool,
Anybody?
man.
Is that AI Clay? It didn't even sound like Clay.
Well, I may have leaked my identity in the traffic report today, so we'll see.
oh, wow.
Get ready,
Camera.
everybody.
Be prepared.
I want some
Election or
quick,
something on there.
quick flash.
Some
Wow,
screenshots
okay.
that everybody takes.
I'm always down
screenshots.
for a quick flash.
Clay, no, well, not from Clay
Not
necessarily,
from
but
Clay.
yeah,
no.
but so. You asked for a question of the day.
Yeah,
which
I
you already
did.
gave a good question of the
No,
day.
you did. It's already popping. Yeah.
We already
it's
gave a
already
question
better.
of the day. Should
You're
we
welcome.
Should we hold this one and just stay
No,
with
go
the
for
question
that
of
one.
the day?
No, cute. Mine was a false question of the day.
Okay,
Mine was,
yours was
Faulty.
Yeah, just slide it around. All right. What scar tells your best story? Like everybody has scars, and there's a story that comes
Oh,
along
Lord.
with those stories. But which one is your best story?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have a best story scar. I really don't. I mean, most of my scars came from construction. One of my scars came from having a motorcycle and hitting my leg on the exhaust pipe.
Ouch.
That was painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I guess it would be the one I've got on my arm right here. I was throwing construction debris into a dumpster after we demoed a house, and there was a nail sticking out of one of them. And I went to throw it in, and the nail caught me, and you could hear it. It felt like it sounded like fabric tearing or something. Just and then you see like the white meat,
Yeah,
there,
it
and
just
then it all
opens up,
just
the
fills
fatty-
up with blood.
fatty part.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'll never forget seeing that one happen
Yeah.
and hearing that. The sound of it was
Not good.
not great. Yeah.
Oh crap!
you
Here we
got?
go.
Oh boy, get ready, brace yourselves. I'm holding on to the table.
This show really brings out honesty. Like I can't lie
yeah.
on this show. So
Right.
like, okay, so I was 7 or 8. I was 8. We'll go 8. We were up in Canada, and we would always go to this like lake and like, or we'd have like a vacation. There was a family with like huge family there. So in all these cabins, whatever, we'd have a talent show. Of course, I had to do Like a Prayer, Madonna, and I stole my mom's nightgown to like as a costume to be able to do this. She had no idea I did this. But like in the middle of the performance, I tripped over myself, fell into the bonfire that was there. But Hartzell finished that performance with every single gut, grit, and grace that I had. But yeah, absolutely. Then we had to go to the hospital, ruin the vacation. My mother will never let me live it down, but I still have the scars.
But you nailed the performance.
I nailed that
That's
performance.
all that
It's on
matters.
video. It's somewhere.
Yeah.
I've got to find it. It's so good. Yeah. Madonna would be proud.
Flinging yourself into a fire.
I mean, hello. My whole life has been
Big
flinging.
finish.
Yeah.
Big finish.
Big finish. Pyrotechnics. It was the Michael Jackson I never was, right?
Didn't quite have the same career, but I have the same scars.
The problem was just like, why didn't I run into the lake, which was literally like yards away? Like I went back to the cottage to go back into the shower to like rinse off my leg. I'm like, why? The water was right there. I'm like, I was afraid of the chemicals of the gasoline. I was like, get out of here, David. Good Lord.
You're 8.
I know.
You're 8.
I was
Right.
8 and great.
Give yourself a break. You're 8.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Clay, what about you?
Probably the scar on my eyebrow. It's underneath my eyebrow when I had a concussion after driving a homemade bike we made, me and my best friend growing
Oh
up.
boy.
Yeah. So I was like, how fast can I go? And then, you get the wobbles,
Yeah.
head straight into the curb.
Oh.
Oh.
I had a
Ooh, wow.
concussion. Neighbor luckily found me and picked me up and took me to the hospital. So
Oh wow. So you were out. You were
Oh,
unconscious.
I would have probably died because I started aspirating on vomit.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Jeez.
And of course, my dad's a doctor, so he was like not believing me that I couldn't remember who I was.
Oh, jeez. He's a doctor. He should have taken you more seriously.
No, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Got
Rub
a
some
little
dirt
mud
on it.
Yeah.
That happened once when I broke my arm with my mom too. Broke my arm. I was wrestling with my brother, fell backwards, and my arm was straight and just heard a huge pop. And my mom didn't believe me for like 2 hours. She wouldn't take me to the hospital.
Yeah.
Until I was like, Mom, it's
Swollen.
broken and there's a tennis ball inside my arm.
Oh.
Yeah.
She was not a doctor though.
When Ty broke his hip at the school, they told us it was his knee or ankle. He had fallen, and it was his knee or ankle. So I'm like focusing on his knee or ankle, when we pick him up and stuff like that. And then he couldn't put it. And Ty's tough. I mean, he's a tough kid. He's broken like 4 bones and just really, really tough. I go to pick him up and I have to carry him because he's 150 pounds at this time. So I'm carrying him like piggyback ride, and I realized it's his hip, and that's when we took him to. But it was like, 4 hours later,
Right.
Oof.
Wow.
when I realized it's not his knee, it's not his ankle, it's his hip. So, but Ty can't tell us exactly where it hurts.
Right.
So,
Wow.
so
Right,
I felt horrible. So,
As you should have.
yeah. But not as bad as when I broke his leg. So, different story.
Jeez.
Wow. Father of the Year. Here it is, right here. Get a picture of that there. Yeah.
No, he wanted to jump off the bounce house at the celebration when they do the New Year's celebration at the beach blast.
Okay.
or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
And he really wanted to do this, jump into the thing. And then he got to the top and he's like, jump yes. And I looked down at his mom and she's like, go ahead, push. And I was like,
Give him a little.
because I was like asking for permission. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm going to give him a nudge because he really wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Well, he did it and he didn't really launch into the pad. He slipped down and missed the pad, and he landed. He broke his fibula. I knew what he did immediately, and I ended up having to carry him like a fireman's carry him for like a mile to get him out of there. As fireworks are going off behind us, I was like, Father, you're already lost this year. I started off the year as the worst father.
You went into the year as a bad dad.
Yeah.
What a strong comeback.
Yeah.
There you go. So what was your scar story?
My scar story, actually, I think the best, and I got, I've had skin cancer since I was 23, so I look like I got like bullet wounds all over me. But I'm not going with that one. I'm going with the one where I'm telling on my sister. My sister's like a couple years older than me, and she picked on me pretty ruthlessly up until I was about 10, till I actually punched back.
Yeah.
Nice.
I punched her back at like age 10. Only had to punch her once in my entire life. But at about age 8.
That's what all brothers say. I'm sorry I say that
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah. We've
Yeah.
all been there.
I only punched her once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to. I was taking beatings on a regular basis, and I finally had to hit her back.
Yeah.
But she threw a knife at me one time.
Yes.
No.
No.
A steak knife, and it's stuck in my thigh. So I have a scar not in my thigh, on my calf. And it's stuck in my calf, and we're both looking at it going, ah! And she freaks out too.
Of course.
And
like a
She was
Tarantino
expecting
film.
that to happen.
Now I have a knife hanging out of my leg.
Yeah.
And then we go, okay, we're both going to get in trouble if we
Big
tell
time.
this.
Right.
And this is when you were allowed to stay home by yourself when you were 4.
Right.
So we're planning, and I ended up yanking it out. She started, and it hurt too bad. I was like, just let me do it, and I yanked it out, and then we just put a Band-Aid over it. So it left the
You
scar.
just put a Band-Aid over it. That is yeah.
I remember those moments where you're mad as hell at a sibling and you're fighting, and then somebody takes it too far, and everybody's like, "Oh,
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
Did you ever do
Now
that?
you're on a team of not telling mom.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that?
You got to bond together on this
Yeah.
line.
Right, yeah. Oh.
What'd you think, like?
Did you ever do the? I'll let you hit me back. I'll let you hit me.
Yeah, oh yeah, sure. You can hit me back. I'll give you one shot.
Yeah.
Stop crying. Yeah. Or when you break something in the house and you put it together, you put it back together loosely so that the next person who touches it thinks they broke it.
This is another story about my sister. My mom had just had a hysterectomy. And again, I'm like maybe 9 years old.
Yeah.
And my mom had a hysterectomy, and we're playing and just trying to entertain ourselves. And we decided, okay, we're gonna play in the dryer.
Oh God.
Oh, you were bored. Why didn't we read books? No. Okay.
Jeez.
we got in the dryer and we're like doing the spook thing, and my sister turns on the dryer with me in it,
Oh.
and I panic and I kick the dryer door off.
Oh yeah.
Fine.
Well,
yeah. Good move.
We didn't have money.
Oh.
We broke the dryer. My mom can't get out of bed. My dad's at work.
Oh,
I ended up like my mom hates to read, but she was in bed and she, there was no TV in the bedroom or anything like that. I wrote a note to my mom and put it inside a magazine and handed it to her, and she wouldn't read it. And we're sitting there, and we're going,
when's she gonna read it?
and she finally reads it, and like she couldn't, like I said, she couldn't get out of bed. So all she did is made us sit there. She's like, you two have to sit here and watch me sleep until your dad gets home. And me and my sister are just like,
When Dad came up, was it worse?
oh, it was pretty horrible.
it never was
It
good.
pretty
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the belt. My sister got restrictions.
Yeah. Yeah, the belt.
That's how it worked in my house.
Yeah.
The boy gets the belt, the girl gets off a little easier. Yeah. Oh man.
I think restrictions would have been worse for my sister.
All right. Well, good question.
Yeah, man. Just some childhood trauma there.
Yeah. it's
Airing it
therapy
out.
day
Yeah,
on 904 now.
apparently.
Yeah.
People are letting it go, man.
Yeah, good. Can't wait to see your stories.
Yeah,
This one, I
scars-
actually can't wait to see the stories.
They're actually good.
Scars tell a story.
Yeah. All right. Hey, want to give a big birthday shout out to Josh. Josh out there. If Josh is watching, it's his birthday.
Happy birthday, Josh.
Though he's
Yeah.
not in the chip industry anymore, he will always be the chip guy to me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met Josh's wife over at Anastasia Diner.
Okay.
So
Cool.
She introduced herself. So
Yeah, they're great people.
awesome.
Josh helps me out with football every now and then, too.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He helped with cameras. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So happy birthday, Josh.
Oh, there he
Hope it's
is.
a great day, man. All right, let's see. We go back to Troy for a quick check of the weather.
It's all right.
A quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction, who can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com, gerealty.us. And of course, they got the Cabbage, Potato, and Bacon Festival. I always get the order of those mixed
Me
up.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cabbage. It starts with cabbage.
Okay.
Yep, you're right.
Happening in Hastings this weekend. I got to be there for the lawnmower races.
It's a big one. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Blake, can you freeze that screenshot of your father? Thank you.
Huh?
The traffic report, Troy did a funny face.
Okay. We now go to Clay for our traffic report. Clay.
Oh, I mean the weather. Okay. Anyway,
Oh.
I mean the weather.
we got a time lapse.
Okay, we got a time
Here we go.
lapse.
See if I can see Clay's face.
I know, we're waiting to see Clay.
Yeah, there's a moment where I accidentally walk in front of the camera
Oh.
twice. You'll see where.
I mean, it's not like people can't just go to your Facebook and see your face.
Well,
No, they can't do that.
No need for a
That's
zipper
not
merge this
actually
morning. You
me.
should have just zipper merged anyway this morning.
I know I should have just like, for some redemption, But no, I was going over early, so
Looks pretty smooth
wasn't
though.
too bad.
Look at that hotel.
If you go, oh yeah, look at
beautiful town.
If you go early enough, there's not really any traffic.
Right. Yeah, you were here before me this morning.
Is there a Dunkin' stop?
No Dunkin' stop. There is a stop though. You'll see.
Uh-oh.
Roller meat.
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve.
Roller meat.
Oh yeah, roller me. Well, we won't
I
make
passed
another
the
Adam
roller
and Eve
today. Took the old Speedway route.
Oh yeah, sure. Sometimes that's good, but sometimes you get stuck by the Sebastian traffic.
Yeah, and then I went to Vibe, so I forgot to turn my camera off.
Hey, there was Clay for a second.
Wait, he's got to come back.
He does.
Oh, the
wow.
face shot. Don't freeze that frame, please. I guess
Wow,
I
you're really
should
fast,
have worded
Clay.
that differently, but hey.
It felt like we were all just watching the squiggles on TV for a second, and it was like, "Oh, there's a boob!"
Yeah, we saw one. Freeze it.
Pause game.
Screenshot.
Yep. So,
Not that we're calling you a boob, Clay.
No, not at all.
thanks.
Very important.
Sometimes.
That fall when he was a kid might still be effective.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
where
wow.
I now have more sympathy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Explains a lot, right?
It does now. I understand the delay.
Well, thank you for that traffic report, Clay. Brought to us by Alace Med Spa. If you're tired and your skin is craving a revival, look no further than Alace Med Spa. With unmatched expertise and a luxurious ambiance that sets them apart in a league of their own. They provide personalized treatments and rejuvenating hydrofacials to bring back your youthful radiance. You have high standards, and so do they. No one in town comes close. It's beauty on your terms. It's Alace Med Spa. Go to Alace.com.
I'm excited to see them at Love Your Mother. They have a designer.
Oh,
see what
do they?
see what they're gonna do. That's gonna be fun. They're
Yeah.
new, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, okay. This is their first year doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're one of the 13 different designers. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Okay. Can't wait to see that. All right, let's see. What do we got to get to today? Okay. St. Johns County announcing a new Citizens Academy.
Yes.
They're going to educate the citizens. St. Johns County launching a new initiative called SJC 101, a Citizens Academy designed to educate residents about county government. Interested individuals can register at sjcfl.us/SJC101. With the first 20 registrants invited to join a 4-class pilot program starting May 23rd, 2024. Participants in this pilot will have a chance to be part of the inaugural academy in 2025. For further details, you can contact St. Johns County Public Affairs Office at 904-209-0559. SJC 101 says they align with the county administration's Charting Performance Initiative, focusing on governance and efficiency. The Office of Public Affairs is spearheading the development, they say, of SJC 101 with plans to expand it into a larger academy in 2025 after the completion of the pilot program. There's a lot of P's in there.
Yeah.
The pilot program comprises 4 classes. May 23rd, St. Johns County Public Works Department. I guess this is what they're going to educate you on. May 30th, the St. Johns County Emergency Management Department.
Oh, you need that, Troy.
Works.
I need emergency management.
Yeah.
You basically lived there for a little while.
did.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Didn't you?
saying.
When those 3 hurricanes came through, I
Kind of need that.
I was there for 45 days.
But June 6th, St. Johns County Fire Rescue Department. And June 20th, the St. Johns County Utility Department.
Oh.
Sounds riveting. The objectives of SJC 101 include providing participants with a comprehensive understanding of county departments, gathering citizen feedback on county operations, fostering social engagement, and cultivating new leadership for county advisory boards and community roles. That'll be good.
Mayor.
Yeah, well, it's separate. But
Oh, well, at least you get a fuller understanding of how things run. So maybe
where
that'd
you're
be
going. Yeah,
a stepping
yeah.
stone.
They can learn how to become a mayor.
Right.
Pilot program limited to the first 20 eligible applicants, with subsequent applicants placed on a waiting list. I'm sure there will be a huge waiting list for this program. Following the pilot, a comprehensive SJC 101 Academy will be offered in 2025. You know, it's probably not a bad thing to get down there and sit down with county officials and learn more about the process, ask a bunch of questions, give a bunch of input. If nothing else, ask a bunch of questions and give a bunch of input in these classes.
Do you get like a certificate of completion or something with this or anything?
Probably like a participation trophy type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need the receipt that you proved you did the work. That's
All
I'm
us
saying.
Gen Xers love those.
It does collect us.
Yeah. So, yeah, first one, May 23rd.
Wow. So then there's 4 classes. And you're
Yeah.
saying there's no chance you're taking this.
No.
Really?
Well, Troy doesn't need to.
Troy's already on the wait list.
We already signed you up, Troy, multiple times. You are the first 20
You're signed up for a
participants.
lot of things, just to let you know, Troy.
I can teach that class.
I know you could. That's why I'm like, just watch the show. You get a great understanding of how everything's kind of run.
Well, if you were teaching that class, Troy, I bet a bunch of people would show up.
I would, definitely.
Yeah.
That'd be hell on
That'd be a
earth
fun class.
That'd be
actually,
hella
if Troy were
fun.
teaching it.
It would
Hella
be
fun.
sponsored by Bourbon Company, and
Oh, yeah. Take a sip and
you're
take a
gonna
dip.
need this.
Yeah.
you're going to need this because you're not going to believe it's true. This is how it works in government.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to teach you about paying politicians.
Off. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
no, I mean,
Oh, no.
well, just the retirement plan that we have in our House of Representatives and Senate. You know, if you're there for 2 years, you get retirement for the rest of your life.
Really?
Get out, really?
House
What am
of
I
Representatives.
doing?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm almost like, oh, it might be worth it for 2 years.
Right?
For 2 years?
Just kind of chill.
Just go with it.
Don't you get like $275,000 a year for the rest of your life?
Yeah,
Something like that.
that's a crazy number.
Yeah. I know, right?
Okay, how to do this nice, honest route.
Yeah, right? I just need one term.
Jeez.
One term. Yeah. That should be a totally volunteer thing, serving the public, I think.
Yeah.
It's a service to the public. But hey, whatever. I'm not in government. All right, this was scary. A golf cart that was charging caused a garage fire.
Wow.
This was in the Silverleaf neighborhood.
Ooh.
According to a social media post, that's what happened. Well, a social media post from the fire department, which I saw last night. Upon arrival, firefighters observed smoke emanating from the garage area of a 2-story home. Upon entry, firefighters discovered a fire inside the garage. They swiftly gained control over the situation. Thankfully, no individuals were found inside the home at the time of the incident.
Gee. This is a fear.
I know. Well, we had an electric car catch fire not too long ago, probably less than a year ago.
Had
Now
a bus
this-
had a bus catch fire
Did a bus catch? Oh,
Friday.
Right.
yeah.
Going to Tallahassee, yeah.
Jeez, man.
And I thought that was a little fire. I saw the video. I was like, oh my god!
It was
a
big,
massive
right?
fire?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, the fire gods are upset with us
Well,
in St.
everything
Johns County.
Happens in threes, so maybe this is it.
Yeah, right. Maybe
But that's
it.
crazy. I mean, what, they were just charging it?
Yeah, apparently they determined the fire originated from a charging golf cart in the garage, with initial reports suggesting it did not spread to the main residence, which is good, but I'm sure you still got to tear out the ceiling, tear out the floors above that garage, and
Everything
just make
smells
sure
like
there wasn't
smoke. Yeah.
there
Ugh.
wasn't damage. And so that is good that it only kind of got the garage. For now, all we know is that it got the garage. In light of the incident, SJCFR emphasized the importance of adhering to proper safety protocols when charging golf carts or other battery-operated devices, urging residents to consult their manufacturers for specific guidelines.
Where'd they order this call? What? Which? Like, where's this coming from?
You
You
never
can't
know, it could
overcharge
be.
it?
I mean, it could be you don't know. It could be a situation with the electrical system in the garage. Yeah.
So it may have not have been the golf cart. It could have been something like that too. Okay. But that was the area in which the fire started.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It started from the charging of the
Somehow some of those batteries that are made in countries that aren't monitored as well as ours, they get really hot.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. That's true. And they get too hot and they just explode.
Yeah.
I literally got pulled off a plane in China because I had checked on my chargeable battery for my phone.
Mhm.
You have to check that. You have to bring that on the plane. You can't check it in my luggage. So they pulled me off the plane with the cops. I felt like I was being arrested and like
Whoa.
I couldn't speak.
Well, and in
That's
China,
scary.
Oh,
in
yeah.
China, you don't stand out at all.
Well, no, yeah, they were like giant man, yeah, and so like they actually.
You know better.
Giant blonde man.
They made me open up my suitcase, which I have nothing to hide. So like I opened it up, and so there it was, and they were like, "You have to bring this on plane." I'm like, "Okay, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm leaving. I just want to go to Fiji. Bye."
Oh,
Yeah, that was scary.
that's scary.
International police is scary AF, like
Right.
major.
Because you don't really know the laws. You don't really have any rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of my biggest fears about is traveling is if I get thrown in prison in a foreign country.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Especially one like China or Dubai or something like that. Yeah.
Bro, I'm not exaggerating. I've been strip searched in the streets of Mexico because they thought I was carrying. Like, yeah, like I just look suspicious because I'm so tall. So like, and like I'm standing there in my underwear with people passing by. Like it's 2 a.m. Everyone's leaving the club. I'm like, hey,
Oh,
looking for a good time.
jeez.
At least-
Yeah, but you're just so scared.
At
Yeah,
least you wear underwear.
I know.
I guess I'm gonna have to start wearing underwear in foreign countries.
Well, you've made it this far. I think you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Turning cough.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, for some reason, as I've been going through TSA lately, and Rebecca can back this up, last 3 times I walked through the little metal detector, something shows up in my crotch area.
Of course.
and
of
and
course.
they have to do you mind if we do the pat down?
What if you say,
I was
yes,
like,
I mind?
what's my... I guess I'd like to get on this plane, so touch my...
Yeah, please. Yeah.
touch my junk.
It's like a corsage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, and I told the people this time, it's like, this is the 3rd time. I was like, I got something going on down there. Might have to go to the doctor. Radioactive or something.
I don't know if I feel bad for you or Rebecca at this point.
I didn't even think of that. Sorry, babe.
Oh, Lordy.
Okay.
Friday.
Gas Buddy Gas Report? Is that how we transition from this?
Sure.
Drop us in the
This far away.
drop us in the comments where you're seeing the best prices for gas here in town. It'd help us out a lot. In the St. Augustine area, looks like the Owens is the least expensive gas price this morning at $3.39. The Shell at 146 King is at $3.42. That's what they're reporting. The Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard also reporting at $3.42. Same with the Sunoco at 450 South Ponce de Leon Boulevard. The Gate on Mizell Road is at $3.49. A1A Discount Beverage, Ashwin on the Island, also at $3.49. The Shell at $23.50, same price there, and same with the Circle K at $7.15, $2.07. That comes to us from Chris Lucero, bail bonds.
That's the good news right there.
Yeah.
And we only got the Wawa today. We didn't
what
get
happened?
Costco.
Apparently they got fired.
Oh.
Guess he didn't make it by there.
He was like, I'm not doing it today.
Well, Chris will get you out of jail
Okay.
if you get arrested in, actually not in a foreign country or not in another state.
At the St.
But
Augustine
right here in
Airport.
St. Augustine.
Yeah, yeah.
If you get arrested at the St. Augustine Airport, Chris will get you out of jail.
Perfect.
24/7 to provide fast and reliable bail services. Give them a call, 904-822-BAIL, 904-822-2245. Got a lot of live music happening today and tonight. Eric Groves at the Milltop Tavern at noon. Yale Dre and Zaza Flamenca. Bin 39 at 1 o'clock. Christian Powers is back.
Cool.
Pierre's Pub, 1 o'clock. Tony Scazzaro at the Cellar upstairs at 1. Josh Tennessee Worthy at the Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 1. Mark Hart, Trade Winds, 5 o'clock. Trevor Compton, O.C. White's 5:30. Dua Vaya, Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 5:30. Committee at the Cellar upstairs at 6. Mark Evans and Richard Konsicki, Guy Harvey Resort at 6. We got Denny Blue at the Kingfish Grill at 6 o'clock. Crawford Boyd, Oasis, 6. Sam Passetti, Hurricane Patties, 6 o'clock. Jesse Cruz, Mellow Mushroom at 6. Greg Johnson and Krabby's at 6 o'clock. Teal Cabana Club Band. Fusion 904 Eatery at 6. The Rad Religion and Social Distortion. That's a long name.
Wow, rad.
What a terrible website name that'll be.
Wow, rad.
But that's happening at the AMP. Oh, Bad Religion.
Oh, bad. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I was like, they're at the AMP? I should at
Right.
least know who that is. Oh, it's Bad Religion. Okay.
Yeah.
Bad Religion and Social Distortion. Rad
Religion.
What do you guys do? Oh, we play covers from Bad Religion.
But we're called Rad Religion.
We get a lot of bookings because people read it wrong.
We're Rad Religion.
Yeah. Troy booked us twice in the amphitheater because he's dyslexic.
I read it 3 different ways.
That's right. We showed up and he's like, who the hell are you guys?
Oh, Rad Religion.
Okay. T.R. Zelinsky, cousin of the actor. Colonial Oak at 7 o'clock.
Oh.
The House Cats at Shayla Moore at 7. Julie Papili, the Colonial Oak at 7 o'clock. Yates McKendry at Cafe 11 at 8. Cholula at A1A Airworks at 8. Josh Ford at the Milltop Tavern at 9. And Smokin' Joe Shower, Meehan's, 9 o'clock.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I know you had Christian Powers on there. Shout out. He just got a gig as the drummer of All Them Witches.
No way.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
major.
So,
That's
so
awesome.
congrats to him.
Yeah,
Congrats,
congrats,
Christian.
Christian. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
He's been at the game for a long time, too.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But he's one of those people who's got it. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
he's got the drive, he's got the work ethic, he's got the personality, he's got it,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, he's cool,
He's
dude.
one of those people you can kind of tell if he wants to be a star, he'll be a star.
Really enjoyed
Congrats,
interviewing
man.
him. He was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. That comes to us from Griffin Home Services. Your home's comfort is their top priority at Griffin Services. They specialize in AC, plumbing, and electrical services, plus unique offerings like standby generators, water softeners, and they do gas work for your outdoor kitchens, your fireplaces, your pool heaters, and that type of stuff. You will always experience fast, friendly, and affordable service every day of the week. Give them a call, 904-500-2653, or visit griffinservice.com and see the Grifference. All right, let's see. Our Florida Man Friday story today. Oh, did you guys see the story about the couple who tried to do the fake lottery ticket?
No.
How do you even try to fake this?
Yeah, why
It's
would
so
you?
easy to
computerized,
verify
yeah.
this. Yeah.
They know exactly where you bought it at
Right.
the exact time. They don't check that.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you even think you're going to get away with this?
Yeah.
Stupid.
We'll get into it right after I tell you about Fidus Roofing. It is just about hurricane season. It's coming right up. It's right around the corner. Is it hurricane season yet? It's not officially hurricane
June
season
1.
yet, is it?
June
Yeah.
1 coming in
We're
strong.
getting
They got the
close.
names, though. They have the
Yeah.
names.
That's right. That's what I was thinking. I did see the list of the names. Yeah. So you want to get your roof inspected now before hurricanes are out there in the water, and it's too late, and you have to pay crazy high hurricane deductibles if you have damages. They're just going to chalk it up to being damages from the hurricanes. You're going to have to pay the hurricane deductibles. They're a local company for 15 years, and all their employees live right here in St. Johns County. Give them a call. Get them out there on your roof. Free roof inspection. 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers.
And gutters. Yeah.
All right.
That's all I got.
All right. This is fine.
It was so good. I don't even want to say anything after that. Yeah.
Troy goes to prison, Troy, for that
Yeah,
one part.
definitely guttural. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
Troy's.
can't talk like this all day.
Next time you get pat down, can you please do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might freak him out. You know what? He's too excited about this.
Exactly, right.
We're going to skip this
Yeah,
pat
we're
down.
going to go, yeah.
Go ahead. You don't look like a threat.
Sir, can I pat you down?
Warm up those hands, though.
That's the strategy we should all try. Is just try to be really gross with
And
the
creepy,
TSA
yeah.
agents.
We're getting
Yeah.
at that age now. We can.
God, I
Yeah.
love pat downs.
Well, it's only on the one. It's only on the one where you do like this,
Yeah.
and then you go around the corner, and then it has like a body of you going like this, and then it has a big light up right at my crotch.
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
the feature.
And usually it's the woman checking it, and she goes,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to walk up and be like, don't blame me if there's a reaction.
"You're welcome."
Yeah.
You're the hottest TSA agent I've seen in a while.
That's just razor bird, baby. That's just a pimple. Yeah.
You're welcome. So,
All right. Too much.
Yeah. All right. We had a story to talk about, right? Okay. Yeah. The fake $1 million lottery ticket could land a Florida couple in prison for decades.
Yeah. Really. What? Good.
A couple from,
being stupid's expensive.
Yeah.
yeah, it is, from Defuniak Springs. I've never heard of this place. Defuniak Springs, Florida.
Not one of the top 900 springs in
I
Florida.
don't think it ever will be, just with that name. It's just a
Defuniak.
terrible name. I need to change that to something, I don't know, less German? I don't know.
Wow, that is. Yeah, capital D, lowercase e, capital F.
Yeah.
Defuniak Springs.
Get into Defuniak Springs now!
It's in Walton County.
Very hot!
The population went up in 1946.
It's up in the Panhandle.
Is that where it is?
Uh huh.
Okay.
I did some fact checking. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking it was over near Weeki Watchy or something.
Oh yeah, right. They get all weird out there, right?
Yeah.
We're like, where did you guys come up with a dictionary
Yeah,
out here? Okay.
like south of the villages.
Yeah. Something happened after Will.
I can't let you in here, but you can go to Defuniak.
We're shipping everybody to Defuniak. Sounds like a terrible place.
Does it? It
Defuniak
really
Springs,
does.
Florida.
Does not sound welcoming.
They're facing serious charges after allegedly attempting to claim a forged $1 million lottery ticket at the Pensacola, Florida lottery office. They went to the office. They went to the lottery office.
This is a good one.
Idiots.
We gonna get them,
Like,
Earl.
that's where they got the best tech to verify that. You think they're going to make it that easy for people to fake a lottery ticket?
I got real color pencils for it.
Dakota Jones and Kira Enders.
Oh.
They're charged with presenting a forged state lottery ticket, forging a lottery ticket with intent to defraud, and grand theft of $100,000 or more.
Jeez.
According to the Escambia County Sheriff's Office, Enders and Jones combined pieces of two 500 times the cash lottery scratch-off tickets to create a single winning ticket. It's not about the numbers that are on. It's just about the barcode. It's the barcode. Now, they used the top half of one ticket and the bottom half of another to create a visually altered ticket showing.
What is
a
this,
$1
Frankenstein? Are we like building our own
prize.
ticket here?
I know, seriously. How do you hand somebody like a taped together lottery ticket and expect them to believe it?
Get the Scotch tape.
Yeah,
He's
it's clear.
We're gonna be rich.
Yeah, let's go.
Enders submitted the claim from the form for the $1 million ticket at the Florida Lottery office on March 1st when contacted by Special Agent Richard Pasanti on March 7th. She was asked to meet him on my birthday, March 11th, to discuss paperwork. Both Enders and Jones were detained and separated for investigation upon arrival, of course. Oh, Clay's got it up there. He's got the ticket
I
up
think
the
you can
ticket?
see it like right here, the line.
Of course
Didn't
you
quite
can.
line up right.
Of course you can see the
Yeah,
line.
but I mean, the numbers aren't going to line up anyway.
The numbers aren't going to line up. And the barcode. It
That's what
all
I'm saying,
just
the
goes off
barcode-
of the barcode.
Yeah.
I mean, you can buy a lottery ticket and give it right back to them and have them scan the barcode and they'll know
And
it's a
when
winner.
it's
You
a
don't even
million-
have to scratch it off.
When it's $1 million, they know exactly where that thing was sold.
Yes.
When it was sold.
Yeah.
You know, because they got all that tracked.
You think you could
Oh
just
my god.
turn in a forged ticket and they're going to hand you $1 million check?
Yeah. I guess they're not getting a new tractor.
I don't think they wanted a tractor.
Jones said the ticket pieces were found while walking and drying them at home. Okay, so he found them on the road. This guy claimed he found them on the road and
Okay.
dried them at the house. He claimed he didn't buy the ticket and didn't know how they got it.
I really
Just
would love if we have a
terrible
picture.
liars.
If we have a picture of these two, even if we don't get it on the show today, I would love to see what these guys look like because I have an image in my head.
Was there a pic? Oh!
Okay, she looks
Okay.
similar to what I thought she
Yeah.
would look.
Yeah.
I thought his face would be a little more sunken in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me
There
too.
you
Me
go.
too. I was
Yeah,
going there too, but
totally.
no, these are a little
Totally.
bit. Yeah.
No, this is early in the meth journey. It
Early.
really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early in the journey of meth.
You can see it in her cheekbones. and-
One cheekbone. Yeah.
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 They
You can
needed
see it in
to-
his eyes.
They
Yeah.
needed the win to get the myth.
Yeah, they did.
Wow.
Both Jones and Enders faced third-degree felony charges of forgery with a maximum sentence of 5 years in prison for each count. Additionally, the grand theft charge is a first-degree felony carrying a maximum sentence of 30 years in prison. Jones is scheduled for arraignment on May 10th, and Enders' arraignment date is pending. Idiots.
Yeah. Not too bright.
Tim said they look a little brother and sisterish.
They kind of do.
You know
That's a
what?
good point.
Yeah.
What's the name of the spring?
The Phoniac.
The
The
Phoniac.
Funiac
The Phoniac spring.
My new vacation
Maybe.
spot.
Yeah, well, nobody's there.
Maybe that's a
You'll
thing
have
in
it all to
Defuniac.
yourself.
That's all I want.
All right, we got a Florida bill regulating AI in political ads. It could get the governor's signature, quote, very soon.
How are we going to do this, though?
Yeah.
Governor Ron DeSantis may soon sign a bill aimed at curbing the use of fake AI-generated images in political ads. It's funny because like 2 days after the announcement, there was ads that came out, I think, on DeSantis's PAC page on Twitter of Trump kissing Fauci. It's AI-generated.
Real? Okay.
Yeah. The legislation HB 919 requires ads featuring AI-made content that portrays events that never occurred to include a disclaimer. Got to disclaim that this is AI content if you're going to use those in there. Some of those AIs are really good, but a lot of them you can tell immediately
I
that
can
it's
tell.
an AI. Look at
Yeah.
the hands. Look how many
Right.
fingers they have. Like the AI can't do fingers. It's getting better at faces, though. State Rep Alex Rizzo, who sponsored the bill and was also a jerky boy, emphasizes the
So good.
hey Rizzo
Hey.
emphasizes the importance of addressing this deceptive trend in political advertising. If signed into law, violators could face civil fines or even misdemeanor charges. The bill has garnered bipartisan support. Some members of the State House expressed concerns about its enforcement mechanisms. Alleged violations would be referred to the Florida Elections Commission, which would then conduct hearings to determine the appropriate action. So there's no defined penalty for this, I guess, right now. Critics worry that this process could be cumbersome and lead to confusion. Yeah, well, AI ads can lead to confusion. I mean,
AI
that's
phone
deceptive.
calls to Mike Lewis. caused
Yeah,
some confusion.
AI phone calls
God,
to
that was
Mike Lewis.
so funny, Pete. That was so funny.
Sounded just like the guy.
But like, are pranks going to be like we're not going to be able to do pranks anymore? I guess
I mean,
not.
we can do them. We're not running for anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's not a
so
political
it's not like
Right.
he's signing it that we can't
Yeah.
do any
Right.
AI.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Despite these concerns, many legislators view the bill as a crucial first step in addressing the proliferation of AI-generated content in political campaigns. Ultimately, the decision lies with Governor DeSantis, who has until next Wednesday to act on the bill. If signed, the legislation would take effect in July of this year. Right in time for the election.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, something needs to be done. It's good that Florida's kind of trying to get ahead of this, at least. If this is the first step, okay, good.
Yeah.
But with all the AI out there, I mean, I was telling you, I watched a AI-generated interview with Joe Rogan and a couple guys. So Trump was one of them, and another one was Neil deGrasse Tyson, and they were talking about the flat Earth theory. They're just going on
Fat
and on.
Earth theory.
Not the flat Earth,
Oh,
the
fat.
fat Earth theory. Yeah. So, and you almost couldn't tell the difference between that and real. I mean, they were sitting there, their heads were moving, their bodies were moving a little bit, their mouths obviously talking with the whole thing. It's
Well, I know
very believable.
there's some advertisements on social media that definitely use Joe Rogan seems to be used a lot as a credible source, and
His voice is easy to clone.
yeah,
Um,
Oh yeah, I fell victim to one of those ads.
did you?
It was like a stop snoring device. It was like, and it was him talking about sleep apnea, but they cut it in such a way that it was like,
yeah.
was
You,
talking
you,
about
you
their
really thought it
device.
was him,
but it
Yeah.
was just some like Chinese made like
Emu.
knockoff that didn't
Yeah.
work at all.
There was one that came on screen where Tucker Carlson's face popped up in an ad, and for 10 seconds, I thought it was really him. And then I was like, oh, this is an AI-generated thing. It's crazy because all you need to do is pretty much on some of these websites is upload a picture. And the AI is so good now that if you clone the voice and put the words to that picture, I mean, it'll just, the head will move, the eyes will blink, the mouth will move. It's crazy.
Great.
Crazy. So I think that's a good thing that we're at least taking the first steps and trying to take the first steps in curbing this, because it is going to be a very big problem coming up. You know, I think a lot of people worry what this could mean for, you know, things like what's happening in Israel or Russia right now, where they could just AI, you know, if a country really wanted to go to war, they could at this point just AI generate the country's leader that they want to go to war with,
Right.
just saying some crazy stuff and declaring war on them. And then the whole world gets behind it and says, whoa, look at this guy in Iran claiming he wants to blow up the whole world.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
just like AI footage of a bombing or something. Like that's what they do. You remember when they did that at the Pentagon, or somebody did it at the Pentagon, and it was like a tree was on fire or something.
Really?
It was like right when AI was coming out, and they posted a picture of a tree on fire at the Pentagon, and it was like the Pentagon's being attacked,
Right.
and people like started panicking.
Okay.
But
yeah.
somebody was like, "Oh, look, the tree isn't even connected to the ground."
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, the question is, how do we get in front of AI? I mean, I feel like it's 50 yards ahead of us. So,
Yeah.
like, how do we get in
Yeah.
front of it to regulate it?
It's tough at this
Can
point.
we just unplug it?
Not at this
And
point.
reboot
No,
it?
it's too far into it. But like,
count
we've
to
got to
10,
come
yeah,
up with
man.
like
Count to 10 and plug it back in.
Nope. No,
something.
sir.
I don't know.
Wonder why my IT career didn't take off.
You see now, have you seen those flamethrowing dogs? Did we talk about that? We didn't talk about
It
this
was
the
on
show
Mike. It was on
yesterday,
Mike's show. Like
It was,
yesterday.
yeah, that's right.
It looked like it was. They said it was coming out of the butt, but it was, looked like the front of the dog.
No, it's it was strapped to the back of the dog.
Yeah.
And It comes out of the front of the dog, and you can buy these things for $10,000. Anybody can. We could put our money together
Flamethrower.
and have a pet AI flamethrower dog. Cool. Or if we don't really like a guest, we just have the little dog sitting here.
That would be fun.
I'll let you know how it goes with the lottery this weekend.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I found the ticket on the road. Can you glue it together for me?
Yeah, man. AI is scary. We're doomed. I'm glad. Hopefully, I'll be dead by the time they take over the world. But might not be. Could be as soon as 10 years.
Could be. At least we know that you're living longer than 10. All right.
Well, maybe.
I know, all of us.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's never promised.
That's right. Oh, thanks for being a downer, David. Davey's usually the pick-me-up
I
guy.
know.
St. Augustine Ballet putting on Snow White.
Okay. They've been working hard on this, actually.
Yeah, happening at Flagler College Lewis Auditorium with 2 performances scheduled for Saturday, May 11th, and I always want to read
Matinee.
that. I know. I always want to read it as manatee.
Yeah, it does. It looks like manatee, doesn't it? It does
Yeah.
look like manatee, yeah.
Matinee at 1:30 and an evening show at 7 p.m. This classic tale of a maiden, a wicked queen, and the 7 minors.
No. Well, they're probably like
can't-
kids. They're probably kids. Well, I guess we can't say you can't say dwarfs.
You can say dwarf.
You can say dwarfs. That's like what you're supposed to say.
But people just get scared to say anything that they feel will. So now it's Snow White and the 7 minors, which sounds worse.
What?
Sounds not good.
That's
Sounds
terrible.
worse.
Say dwarfs. It's a tradition.
yeah, and they spelled it wrong. They spelled it with an O.
Oh, wow. Did they really? Minor. Minor.
They did not.
No. Minor.
That's a whole court case right there. I mean, that's
This is not Troy
thing.
talking. It's AI.
now you can just blame everything on
AI.
AI. Yeah. Actually, I tried to clone your voice in AI. AI does not clone your voice. It doesn't clone my voice either. Thank God.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was going to just replace you with AI at one point. Troy.
Yeah. I would enjoy that. Do I get paid the same?
Yeah, you do. You do.
Perfect.
The company stages 2 full-length productions annually, including Snow White and the Nutcracker. St. Augustine Ballet, a nonprofit organization dedicated to enriching the performing arts scene in the community. Admission prices for adults, children, and seniors range from $35 to $45. It's hefty.
Solid. Good show.
And tickets can be purchased online. Don't miss the enchanting production Saturday, May 11th at Flagler College's Lewis Auditorium, 14 Granada Street. So there you go, Snow White. The 7 minors.
Yeah. Does Prince Charming blow her a kiss, or does he actually kiss her? I mean, you know what I mean?
No, he wakes
Right,
her up.
yeah, he just
He
taps
wakes her up. It's like, I need your consent.
Can you sign this paper?
Right. My lawyer needs this signed before
I
we
was
do
going to kiss to
anything.
wake you up, but I need your consent.
Consent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can one of the dwarves or one of these your handlers?
Yeah.
Are they, yeah, I wonder how that works now, right?
Interesting.
I bet you that's what they do in some performances of Snow White now.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me, madam. Yeah.
Is it okay if I kiss you to wake you?
For my lips to grace your tender rose lips.
All right, Troy, how do you want to go through the comments?
Yeah, I'm going to file through the Fantastic Fans comments for their Fun Friday thoughts.
All right. As you do that, I will remind everybody that Bates, Hewitt & Floyd is not your average local insurance company. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk longevity in our community and the way they treat their clients sets them far and away apart from the rest. Offering homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits for definitely over 40 years. Christy Lawrenson is St. Augustine's premier agent. And maybe she can clear that up in the comments if she's watching. So 40 or 50 years?
It's 50. She did
50.
yesterday. Yeah.
For over 50 years. Christy Lawrenson is St. Augustine's premier agent. She offers complimentary policy reviews and has a deep understanding of insurance and what is needed in St. Augustine to be properly insured. Her attention to detail and organizational skills have found policy errors and cost savings where others have not. Give them a call, 904-794-5455, and book your next appointment. Save yourself some money. B&S Signs, a locally owned and operated full-service sign business in St. Augustine, now in their 3rd generation of family ownership. Been doing it since 1967. They've been providing businesses and organizations in St. Johns County and surrounding counties with quality signage from your business card to storefront signage and beyond. B&S Signs is equipped to serve you. They're a full-service shop offering design, permitting, fabrication, installation, and maintenance and crane services. And they're currently growing because they do great work, and everybody's trying to hire them. So they need people. They've got immediate opportunities for install techs, crane operators, and project coordinators. They're training qualified candidates, and benefits are available. Applicants should send resumes to lee@bnssigns.com or drop by in person, 2764 South Collins Avenue, just off State Road 16. What you got, Troy?
All right. So As far as sidekicks go, someone said Lone Ranger's sidekick Tonto was a good sidekick. As far as the scars question go, I gotta talk to my man Josh in the comments. David, you see it?
No, I missed it. What?
All right, so Josh,
Yeah,
Josh,
you
when
did
he was
story.
like 7 or 8 years old at the Willie Gallimore Center, he cut himself. He like stuck his hand through the window at the Willie Gallimore Center and cut himself. He bled everywhere.
Oh.
We had to clean it up. Come on, Josh.
Yeah.
But the scar that Josh has is associated with me. So
Oh, typical.
it was during one of my programs, and I
Jeez.
happened to be there that day.
It was before
So-
AI.
So that was one of the interesting ones.
Usually women
Hopefully-
are scarred
Josh,
from hanging
hopefully
out
you
with
remember me in better light than the scar you have on your wrist. Someone asked if we're running in the Hastings 5K.
No.
No. And the people who did the lottery ticket, I think it was Rebecca that said, at least they won free room and board.
You know what? There's always a bright side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And free rehab.
Well, we don't know.
Okay.
But there's a lot of great comments in there today. I think I think it was Kenny who said that we should clone Troy and everyone can have a sidekick.
That's
Oh.
perfect.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That would be great, actually.
Let's ask the
Stardom stat.
sidekick. All right, Stardom stat. On this day, 1977,
Oh.
Studio 54 opened.
Oh, great time.
It was very short-lived.
I'd have made it in there. I know I
Oh,
would
you
have.
would've got it. You would've got it.
It would have been a goal of mine. I know
Yeah,
it.
I'm pretty sure I would have figured out how to get in there.
Yeah,
And-
totally.
And you would have just
I
walked
would just
in.
walk by
You would've
security.
just walked in like,
Yeah.
and he would, Clay would have been in because he would have been running the sound.
Yeah,
Right, yeah,
definitely.
Clay-
Clay would have been there. Yeah,
Clay
he would
just
have
would have had
hired.
to bring a soundboard and say, I'm bringing the sound, let's go.
All four of us have the confidence. We would have got into Studio 54 without a doubt. But no, it was kind of the disco hub of the world. Like if you were anybody, you wanted the Studio 54. But if you watch some of the documentaries of it, it made it sound like it was always hopping. Sometimes there'd be a line around the corner and there'd only be like 30 people inside.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to make it feel like, it was what it was. So, but I don't think anything says more disco than Studio 54.
Absolutely. I mean, that's such a legendary time period.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, wow. That's Stordom Stat. Hot and steamy Stordom Stat.
Steve
Brought to you by Hot Slices of Pizza. at St.
Yeah.
Augie's Pizza. Yeah. You show up to Studio 54 with a box of St. Augie's Pizza, they're letting you right in.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's
Without
eating
a
it, but
doubt.
yeah, they're all hopped up on something else. But yeah, you can enjoy it
Well, the
yourself.
bouncers. The
Yeah,
bouncers.
that's true,
Give
yeah.
it to the bouncers.
Steve
We're
Rubel
happy.
definitely would let you in for that.
Yeah. St. Augie's Pizza, right in between Ribeira and ML King in downtown St. Augustine. Check them out today. All right, plug story. What you got?
All right. So tomorrow is Dave Barnett's day at Flagler Baseball.
Oh, yeah.
So they're doing it before the show. He's had over 1,000 wins at Flagler, almost 40 years. I played on his very first team
Wow.
there. So,
So you're definitely speaking at
I
this thing,
am
right?
not speaking.
Oh,
I
well,
am not speaking.
That's how do you feel being snubbed?
No, it's okay. I'm a sidekick. No, I am going to go and tell him congratulations. I mean, it's almost a 40-year career.
Yeah, man.
that's
I
awesome.
think
Very
it's
impressive.
37 years he's been coaching there.
Very
Cool.
impressive.
Congratulations, Dave, for a good career. Enjoy your retirement.
Yeah, man. Davey?
All right, this weekend, this is the moment. Love Your Mother at Blue Water Jewelers. Panache is putting this on. It's going to be an amazing 13 different designers in town. We're taking trash from the Matanzas and making it into fashion. This is all in benefiting the Matanzas Riverkeeper. This is an incredible event. Literally, maybe 25, 30 tickets are left. So this is huge. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah. Clay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be at Cafe 11 tonight, and then tomorrow I'm making my return to Prohibition
Oh, wow.
on Saturday night.
Triumphant return.
Yeah, so if
All
you have
right.
any song requests, send me them.
All right, good deal. Thank you guys out there for watching. Fun show. Have a great weekend. Davey and I will talk to you at 3 o'clock.
Bye-bye.